How everybody doing? It's Mike Sykes, Millionaire Maker. Hang with me, I'll make you a millionaire. Now this is day 49 of my 365-day YouTube content creation challenge, where I challenge myself for the next 365 days to create valuable and useful content that I can post to my YouTube channel. Alright, and like I said, this is day 49. It is February the 21st, Sunday, technically, because it's 12:59, and I'm making this video. Now, tonight, I think I wanted to talk a little bit about driving for dollars and wholesaling. Okay, I had been thinking all day and how I wanted to do it, how I wanted to break it down and explain it to you. But, like I say, it's 1 o'clock. I want to go and get this video made. I don't know, probably shouldn't even start it, because my little kids are still woke, and I really need to put them to bed first before I can actually sit down and do like I want to do. Because, like, I know my little girl, she gonna keep running up in here and everything like that, trying to see what G-Daddy doing and everything. But what I wanted to talk about tonight, because I wanted this video to be of some value, more value. All right, is driving for dollars. Okay, now I can't give you all the technical terms and everything like that, but I can tell you everything that I went through, everything that I did, okay, from beginning to end to close the deal. Okay, now in here there was some time in between these sections, because there was a time where, like, I did 2 contracts. Okay, I found both of my contracts driving for dollars. Now I'm going to explain to you the object of driving for dollars and how to drive for dollars. Like I said, I'm going to take you from beginning to end, all right, to the closing and getting your money. Now, mine started off like this here. I was delivering pizzas for Papa John's Pizza on the east side of Atlanta, right? Come to find out, it's the hottest area in Atlanta, okay? It's 30301, 30315, 30312, 30316, 30317. Okay, these 4 zip codes are like the hottest area in Atlanta. They better than Buckhead, all right? Because nowhere else in Atlanta can you drive down one street and at the start of the block find a $50,000 house, halfway down the block find a $200,000 house, and at the end of the block find a $400,000 block. Okay, I mean a $400,000 house. Then drive around the corner and find on one block, one street, you know, as far as it go, find like 5, 6 different abandoned houses that are good for driving for dollars. Then drive around the block on the next street and drive down the block distance of that block and find 2 brand new houses being built. Or on the next street, a house is being torn down because something finna go there. Or they breaking ground, laying cement on another block. Okay, that's this area of Atlanta that I was working in, right? And this is how I got started with real estate, okay? This is how I got started. Because, like I say, the real estate bug had bit me, right? You know, I'm seeing Dan Merrill's little infomercials on TV about you can make money, no credit, no cash, make money, this and that and everything here. And so I'm thinking, okay, yeah, I'm going to go to the seminar. I remember being at work, you know, at the candy packing warehouse, telling my boy, yeah, you know, I'm finna get ready to go to this 2-hour workshop. Yeah, I'm going to go there, learn this. They're going to teach me this. I'm going to come back, start this real estate, doing this real estate, flipping these houses, right? Yeah, right. I go there. It's a 2-hour pitch for $200 for a 3-day weekend. All right, and they lead you to believe that for this 3-day weekend, hey, we're going to teach you all these secrets, how to wholesale houses, how to buy rental properties, how to get apartment buildings, how to do this, how to do that. Okay, we're going to teach you all this on this weekend. All right, you pay your $200 next month. We're coming back next month for this 3-day weekend. All right, they done signed up all these people, got all these $200 from these people. Then they all wait until next month. Then next month come Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. Right? Friday come, they bring in all these speakers, want to talk to you, tell you how great the business is and how many deals they doing and what they doing and this and that. All right? That's Friday. Now what they doing is they setting you up. Okay? They setting you up because Saturday and Sunday, they selling you on the package. Right? Friday. There she is, my little girl right there, I want to tell you. She's going to come in and bother me. But like I say, come Friday, they setting you up. All right, you come in, you do your little, they going to do their little spiel, whatnot. Then they going to send you out after a couple of hours Friday. They send you out Saturday. Are they giving you more? They done brought somebody in about credit. They done brought somebody in that's specializing in tax liens. They done brought somebody in that's specializing in rental properties. They done brought somebody in specializing in apartment building. Okay, they done brought in all these different speakers selling you on this. But at the same time, you got somebody in the back as they setting up people to find out, hey, now they telling you about the different packages. Okay? We got the $20,000 gold silver package. We got the $30,000 bronze package. Then we got the $50,000 platinum package. Now with each one of these packages, you get access to our portal. Okay, well, we're going to teach you all these different strategies. You get access to an email address as to where you can communicate with your advisor. And like I say, all this for $20,000, $30,000, $50,000. Now, like I said, what they're doing is they bringing you each one back and they trying to find out who has the money. Hey, if you already got the money, you think you're going to learn something, you go, I got $20,000 in the bank, let me go sign up, right? They calling you, coming in the back, you signing up to get your $20,000, get access to their portal and get the email address, right? You really don't find this out till Sunday. You don't peep this game till Sunday. Because Saturday night, the homework is go home, figure out how many people in your circle that you know and your friends and family that you can borrow $20,000 to $50,000 from so that you can do this package. All right? Now there are other gurus out there after that. Like I say, once someone figured that out, the bubble was busted, oh man, blah, blah, split, this and that. But hey, I was sold already, real estate. Through a series of events, I ended up losing that job. Not too long after that, I ended up losing that job. Through a series of events, I started working at the pizza place, delivering Papa John's pizzas on East Atlanta. Okay, now while I was doing that, I'm driving around. Like I say, this is the hottest area in Atlanta. Okay, you got abandoned houses, you got new construction, you got all that going on in this area, right? And I'm thinking to myself, it's something, I'm seeing all these abandoned houses. It's something that you do with these abandoned houses. It's something that something is being done with these abandoned houses. What do you do with them, right? So I start, for some reason, taking addresses of these abandoned houses, right? Now, one day I'm on a delivery, and I pull up in front of, the delivery is the house next door, and I pull up in front of this house right here, which is abandoned, okay? Now, as I'm sitting there looking at the address of this house and the address of the next house where I need to go, somebody pulled up next to me, right? Guy pulled up next to me, and he asked me about the house, the abandoned house. Okay, for some reason, I don't know why, but he thought I owned it for some reason. Okay, even though I got on the Papa John's shirt and everything, he thought I owned it. Then he noticed that, hey, wait a minute. Oh, okay, you delivering pizza, right? But I know what you doing. Okay, I done seen a couple of enough videos to know that you doing what somebody's called driving for dollars. Hold on, I need to talk to you. I need to talk to you before you go anywhere. Let me deliver this pizza right quick and I'll be right back. Right? So I go up there, I deliver the pizza, and I come back and I talk to him about a minute, get his name and everything. So you out here, you doing what? Driving for dollars, right? That's what it's called, driving for dollars. Now, let me ask you this here, because I know that it's something that you do with these houses, with these addresses. What do you do with them? Okay? So he tell me what you do with them is you take them, you go to the county tax assessor's website, and you look them up to find out who owns them. And I was like, okay, what is that? And how do you do that? So he went to his car, he pulled out a tablet, he came back, and he pulled up Fulton County Tax Assessor's website. Okay? Now, you pull up Fulton County Tax Assessor's website, but see, that's what you do, depending on what county you in, whatever county you in, you go to Google and you look for that county's tax assessor's website. It's going to be QPQ or QPQ, I think it's QP something, Q Public or something like that, okay? And when you pull that up, like FU, Fulton County Tax Sale List, Fulton County, FUL, Fulton County, when you pull that FULTON, Fulton County Tax Sale List, bottom line, when you find it, okay, property taxes, you'll know it because, nope, I'm not finding it right now. But it'll be Q Public, something, Fulton County, or whatever county you looking for, okay? And he told me and explained to me how you look up the owner. Now, when you're looking it up, what you want to look for, like say you have a house at 123 Main Street. You put that in there. Ain't no pizza. Now, Now, what you do is, like I said, when you go to the site, like Fulton County website, it has 3 ways that you can look up a property. You can look up a property by the owner's name, or you can look up a property by the owner's address. By the address of the property, or APN number. APN number is a number that is assigned to every parcel of land in the United States. Has an APN number, okay? Now, there's a website called ePraisal that when you look up properties on there, they give you the APN number. Like, the sites, Realtor.com, Zillow, I don't think they give you the APN number, but I know ePraisal does. But when you look it up, okay, say you have a property. Stop. Say you have a property that's like at 123 Main Street, okay? And when you put that address in, it's going to say Joe Smith owns 123 Main Street. But you're going to be looking down there at Joe Smith and see what's Joe Smith address. What you want is Joe Smith to have another address, like 1023 Sycamore Street. That means that Joe Smith don't live there at 123 Main Street. Okay? Joe Smith gets his tax bill at 1023 Sycamore Street. Okay? Now, sometimes you might find a property that has, hey, Joe Smith at 123 Main Street. But 123 Main Street is abandoned, messed up. Don't nobody live there, so he don't live there. But you're going to take down his name anyway, okay? Now, what you're going to do is, like I say, what you want to do driving for dollars, okay? You can take like a Saturday, Sunday, any day. If you're not working, any day. Take a couple of hours, maybe get you a map, pick out you a neighborhood, a couple of good neighborhoods that you want to drive on. Pick out you an area, circle it off and whatnot. So hey, I'm gonna go through this neighborhood from this street to this street to this street to this street, and I'm gonna go up and down every one of these streets over here, and I'm gonna drive these streets and get addresses, okay? And then I'm gonna leave that neighborhood, and I'm gonna go over here, and I'm gonna do it over here. I might do this for the next 2-3 hours, okay? Now this is the money that this really takes, okay, to do this. It's gonna take your gas money that you need to drive around in these areas to get these addresses. All right. Now, no one's going to take your gas money. It's going to take. You're going to need. You're going to need these legal pads. Legal pads. You're going to need legal pads for the yellow letters. You're going to need envelopes. You're going to need to go to the dollar store, get you a couple of boxes of envelopes and shit. These are 40, but they have 50 and 100 pack. You're going to need to get you some envelopes. Then you're going to need to get your stamps. Okay? Now, stamps is what? $10 a book. You get 20 in a book. So you want to do at least 100. At least 100. Just start off with at least 100. Okay? Now, here's where the time comes in at. All right? Like you say, you got your 2 areas, you have 2 or 3 areas that you're going to drive around, you, your girlfriend, you, your man, whoever, you, your partner, whoever. Y'all driving around up and down these streets and y'all looking for signs of abandoned houses. Okay, you're looking for abandoned houses, you're looking for any kind of stuff. You're looking for mailboxes that might have a stack of mail that look like it's been sitting there. Okay, you're looking for papers that been through in the driveway that's just been sitting. They look like they collecting. Grass ain't been cut. A broken window, no shades, anything that gives you the impression that don't nobody live at this house. Which one? Okay. Now I remember one time I went to our property, and when I went to the property and I looked up in the mailbox, when I looked up, there you go. Here, take that with you. When I looked up in the mailbox, a bird flew out at me, okay? And you really couldn't even tell that this house was back there. But, here's another thing that I wanted to say too. Okay, now by me being a pizza driver, and like I say, I'm knowing that it's something that you do with these properties. When he explained that to me, that, hey, this is what you do with them, this is how you find out who they belong to, I'm cool. So now my mission is, hey, I got to get addresses. So me, every time I left out on a delivery, I didn't come back to the store until I got 5 addresses. Every time I go out, I don't come out to that store unless I got 5 addresses, right? I might drop this pizza and I'm going to look around and see what's around this house. Okay? It might be an abandoned house. Hey, okay? But if not, I'm going to drive down this block until I see one, and I'm going to drive around the corner till I see one, until I got 5. When I got 5, okay, I'm going back. Now, I might hit a block that, hey, I got 5 right here in a row, or 3 right here, 2 over here. I'm good. It's all in one street, right the street down. Here goes, hey, that number. Boom, there go my 5, I go on back. If I missed any, hey, depending on where, I do this all day. Okay, I do this all day. By the time I come home, now I got at least 50 numbers, 50 addresses that me and my wife can go to the website, look them up. All right. My wife wrote out the yellow letters. It just say introduction. Hello, my name is Michael Sykes. I'm a real estate investor in the city of Atlanta. I'm interested in your property at 123 Main Street. If you're interested in selling, I can offer all cash and a quick close. Please contact me at 678-508-975. 678-908-3210. Put in my business card, address it, mail it. Now, you can go on YouTube, and they do have programs. Like, I would suggest that what you do is you build you an Excel spreadsheet. Okay, you build you an Excel spreadsheet. All right, with the property addresses. So when you go out in the day and you write down all these addresses and you come back home, you put them into your Excel spreadsheet. You put down the addresses. You go search and skip trace them. You put down the addresses. You find out who the owner's name is. You find out the owner's address. You put all this in your Excel spreadsheet. Okay, now you set your spreadsheet up where you got first name, last name, mailing address, phone numbers, right, like that. Now there are programs on YouTube that show you how you can go and through Microsoft and with a printer and a computer that you can find a way that you can take this yellow letter, you can type it up, you can use a handwritten font, use a handwritten font on it to type it up on a Word document. Type it up, hello, my name is so-and-so, blah, 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 such. You type it up on a Word document, you save it. Then you go and make a copy of your yellow letter paper. You line that up with the Word document. Okay, get the words from the letter lined up with the saved documents, okay, so that they line up together. Okay, then you take your yellow letter, you take it off the board where it's singled up, you put it in the printer, and then you're able to print it. You're able to print it. Now, there are programs, there are ways that you can download a program that you can download your sheet, okay, your spreadsheet after you skip trace these people, okay, after you've searched them on the county website and you've put them into your spreadsheet, that you can upload this spreadsheet, okay, and what it would do is it will put the first name of all the people on the letter as it print them out, okay, and the handwritten font. Hello, Richard. Hello, Shirley. Hello, Bob. Hello, Pam. And as you got it, like, hello, Pam, and her property address, each individual letter will come out with its own individual address, okay? You can go and you can, through Microsoft Words, print out the little return labels with your address on it so that you don't have to do all that. You just make the template, print it out. Go to Office Depot, buy the little sheets, print those out, okay? You can do the same thing with a program with the address label so that you can print all of that out. All right, that makes everything easier for you. But like me, starting out, first time I done it, we had to write out everything, okay? We handwritten every address, every return address, every letter was handwritten, okay? And there's pictures on my Instagram, my Facebook, okay, of me doing these, okay, taking these letters to the mailbox and mailing them. Like I say, this is how I found my first 2 contracts. Now, I remember one morning I woke up and the phone was ringing. I woke up and the lady was like, yes, I'm looking for Michael. And I'm like, yes, this is Michael. And she was like, yeah, I received one of your yellow letters. The minute she said yellow letters, I perked right up. Okay, all right, yeah, okay, yes. Who am I speaking to? She told me her name. She told me what property address, Thomasville Drive. Okay, I remember that house. It was kind of burnt. All right, yeah, it was burnt out. Okay, so the bottom line is you learn how to talk to a person. You know, you can get scripts and whatnot, so you know what information to ask for. You want to know how much they're asking for the property, what repairs, whatever they can tell you about the properties, what repairs need to be done to the property. They want you to build a rapport with them. Okay, dive in deep, like why are you selling, find out their reason for selling. What do you want now?
Believe thing. Because I like to move.
There you go. Why are they moving and things like that? Okay. Now, what happened was I at the time, okay, because I really didn't know a lot of nothing. Okay. Because see what happened was after I met the guy who explained to me about how to look it up in the county tax assessor's website, he told me about a guy. He says, I'm working with a guy named Chris Enzo, okay? He teaches you wholesaling. That's what it's called. He teaches you wholesaling, okay? He's having a meeting Sunday at this address. This is his phone number, okay? You can give him a call and talk to him. So I gave him a call. Like I say, his name is Chris Enzo. You can find him on Instagram or YouTube. On Facebook. His name is Chris Enzo. Now, at that time, he was holding a meeting at a little house way on the west side somewhere, deep west side, right? And like I went to the meeting, and at the meeting he was explaining what wholesaling was and how you do wholesaling. Now his thing was, hey, I charge you $1,500. If you're serious about this, I charge you $1,500, but this is how I get paid. Okay? What I do is, now, just to show that you are serious about this, and because I'm taking my time and energy out of this, it's going to cost you $100 deposit to get started. And then it's going to be $1,500, okay, after that. Gloria, stop it. Stop it.
Daddy got that.
Okay, now leave her alone. Now, what happens is, I'm going to walk you through 3 wholesale deals, all right? I'm going to offer each wholesale deal. I'm going to take $500 off the top, and we split the rest, okay? By the 3rd wholesale deal, you should know how to wholesale by yourself. Won't need me. I'm paid $1,500, and you good to go. So that sounds, hey, that's cool, okay? So, hey, I gave him $100. Gave my email address. By the time I got home, I had an email package. In the email package, it broke wholesaling down to me. It broke it down. Hey, what you want to do is you want to get you 3 Gmail accounts. You want to find you a name, something dealing with real estate. Okay, and you want to start, okay, you want to have a Gmail account for your buyers. You want to have a Gmail account for your sellers. You want to have a personal Gmail account, okay? One of these is for buyers, one's for sellers, and one's for advertisement and everything else, okay? And you want to pick a name that's like dealing with real estate. So me, myself, I picked I Buy Houses. I Buy Houses at gmail.com. Also, I picked Buy a House at gmail.com, okay? And I hadn't even started it yet. But like I say, he sent me the email package. It gave me the template on how to do a spreadsheet, like I just explained to y'all. It also told me, okay, with that you can get when you get your email address, you can get Google voicemails for those accounts. Okay, and those are what you want to get because you want to put those on your bandit signs. He told me about bandit signs. You want to put those on your bandit signs where you put them out saying that I buy houses so that people will call your bandit sign number and not your real phone number. Okay, because you don't want people just blowing up your phone. So they're going to call this Google voicemail number where you can set it up as to where you leave messages. Leave a voicemail for them when they call. And hey, or you can have it forwarded straight to your phone. That way they don't have your real phone number, okay? Like, bandit sign police come out, they calling this Google voice number. All this is in the email, right? So he tell you about the marketing and and the contracts and everything. He like breaking down what wholesaling is, okay? So now I know, like I said, I know how to drive for dollars now. And like I say, I'm on my way. Hey, I'm getting down these addresses. I'm looking them up in the tax assessor's office and everything like that. Me and my wife, we sending out the letter. The lady called me. I got the address. Right. I remember. It was a little abandoned house boarded. It wasn't even boarded up. It was wide open, toe up on the inside, weeds growing up. You could barely even see that it was there. Right. And I talked to the lady and everything. And I don't know, I didn't, like I say, this is my first deal, first time talking to somebody, everything popping right off the bat, okay? So I really ain't got enough time to learn all the ins and outs. I don't know about looking for ARVs and how much price, I don't know none of the good stuff, okay? But hey, somehow I negotiated, like, hey, would you take $10,000 for the property? Lady said, I just threw it out there, $10,000. Lady said, yeah, I'll take $10,000 for it. Oh, shoot. I don't know how much the house costs, but I know $10,000 is a good price. Cool. Now, I get an email address, I'll send you a contract, right? So as soon as I get off the phone with her, I hit Chris up. Hey, Chris, I need contracts. I got a lady showing this address on Thomasville. She would take $10,000 for the property. Okay? I need a contract. He sent me a contract. Hold on 1 minute.
Wait, Charlie.
Stop.
Charlie.
Oh, get on. He sent me a contract. I sent it to the lady. We negotiated. Take a couple of days for her to read it over. All right. And get back to me because it took her a couple of days. Had to send her another one because in the contract is dated. If the contract is not signed by this date, it's null and void, right? So I got to send her another one. That took a couple of days. But once I got the contract, I let him know. Hey, Chris, I got the contract. So now comes the marketing, right? I got the contract for $10,000. Right? Like I said, I still don't know nothing about ARVs or none of the rest of that. All I know is he told me, okay, now we got to start marketing. Okay? We're going to go by, we're going to take some pictures of it, we're going to put it on Zillow. We're going to put it on Zillow for $20,000. We're going to put your phone number down there and this and that. Okay? That's how we're going to market it. We're going to market it on Facebook. We're going to market it on Zillow. Right? So that's what we started doing. Now, unbeknownst to me, okay, he brought in another lady who had a buyer, okay? Like I say, now this is what is called a daisy chain, okay, or a partnership, okay? You might go through this, okay, because I might have the contract with the seller, but you might have a buyer. You want to get paid too. So we'll negotiate, all right? I tell you what. We'll charge them $10,000 for a split fee. You take 5, I'll take 5. Okay? But this is how it went down. Okay? Because when he brought her in, they had the buyer. Okay? Everything got split. Now, the reason that I stopped working with Chris is because I got a phone call one day and the lady was like, yeah, this and that, closing this and that. And I'm like, closing? What are you? She like hood and this and that. And I'm like, what are you talking about? And she explained to me how they done already negotiated everything, sent the stuff to the title company and everything, and the hood should be coming out, and they didn't negotiate it. Then I found out that the property got like $4,000-$5,000 worth of back taxes and water bills that got to be paid, and Chris is negotiating, and with his negotiating, however the hell he negotiated it down to everybody gets $650. That's $650, 6, 6, 12, 13, 20, $2,600 is what we got out of my $10,000 deal. Hey, what is they? Okay, so bottom line, I think I got like the deal. We netted $2,000 almost out the deal. They paid off the $4,000. She got her a couple of $1,000. They paid off the water bill. The buyer got the property. Okay. Now at that time,